Previously on Survivor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. That baby. You found a hidden immunity idol?
Grab your belongings and head straight to tribal council.
Oh.
The first judgment is about to be
Sick dog.
judgment.
The first 4 who were out, we talked about getting the next 2 out. Madeline can suck it. There's still the knife in my back, so. First person voted out of Themis, Abby.
Get up! Get up!
Congratulations, heroes. Unfortunately, villains. I will see you shortly at Tribal Council.
We debated between Alex and Aaron, but I think Alex, he's wishy-washy, and I can't work with that. I think after they all know, I don't know.
Alex, sorry, bro. Alright, Alex.
I'm voting for Alex.
Alex, I'm really hoping they don't split the vote, so when you play your immunity idol, whoever you vote for gets out.
Who are you playing this for?
Myself.
All votes cast against Alex will not count. Alex, 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 Alex does not count. 7th person voted out of Survivor Lake Fork, Heroes versus Villains. Bryce. Bryce, and Travis Ford. Up you go.
I was literally thinking, if we all vote him and he has immunity, we're screwed. But I was like, I don't think anybody's gone and looked. I feel like everybody's been around the same area. There's a reason why Alex was a winner last time. Immunity was played. I was young, let it go. Oh. I have no idea what's going to happen next. I have no clue how this tribe works.
Yeah. Bring
Out of here.
that killer out of here.
Welcome to Themis.
Hi guys.
Okay, so tell us.
Okay, so everybody had decided on Alex, and that was the vote going around. We even had the next vote figured out, which was going to be Aaron, and everybody voted Alex, and Alex picked up he had a immunity idol, played it, and then he wrote my name. So I went out. Everybody was shocked.
So it was just the one vote that got you out.
Yes, yeah. We didn't put a backup vote, and it occurred to me too late.
Yeah,
that I was like, oh no, we didn't talk about that piece, so.
It's tough because we decided on like the core 4 who are the first 4 to reach Themis. And then Bryce joining did kind of stir the pot a little bit because I still want to work with Bryce. And I think that he was being very honest with me. He's the only one that was. And I'd rather honor that and like figure out, I don't know how this is going to work if only one of us get back or if me and Bryce can make it back together. I would like for that to be a possibility. But I don't like the idea that he joined and just immediately goes out and has no shot, so.
Yours was wild.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Did you do that?
No.
I was 100. I don't know who
And
was
but that's the
running
thing is,
that.
I knew no one was gonna you weren't gonna trust me when I said
Yeah.
I wasn't the one.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I promise I was not the one.
Well,
it
'cause
was I think Brittany was the first one to bring it
Yeah,
up.
Brittany's
and
Brittany's
Steven.
playing they were playing a sneaky game.
Yeah.
Brittany's been super sneaky. I didn't really understand this thing. I need to read it again.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest,
It's
we
vague on
still don't
purpose.
necessarily fully grasp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I just saw Abby.
Right.
She was
So
a
we're
part
not
of this
allowed
tribe.
to.
We
Yeah.
went to tribal.
And
Because we can't talk
Oh.
to any of y'all or watch y'all or anything
Oh,
right now.
and y'all voted her out? Do we
Yeah.
vote out
We-
people?
Yeah.
How do you go to tribal?
You just
You
go.
don't do
Ned will randomly just tell us, and we have to go immediately. We don't know when it will be.
Oh,
Yeah, we got
wow.
your email and he was like, okay, go to tribal.
And we literally had 1 minute, and we were like,
Yeah, that's crazy. J. Ross, he gave me the heads up that the way this tribe is functioning is they vote the new person out every single time is how they decided to do it. Which is obviously puts me at a disadvantage. However, I worked with Crystal and Asia in my last season, and we went through till the end together, and so we have that trust built in to where I think if I'm either going to get out now, or if they are able to flip with me and J. Ross, then I have a shot. So that's what I'm going to try to play right now.
how's team morale going? How we feeling?
It's good. We're
I
good.
feel like we're good after that. We're okay.
Yeah, I think we were all
Honestly?
for that.
I'm not just saying this, I think that's a better outcome.
All right, so we just had tribal and it was juicy. We all voted Alex and then Alex played an immunity idol. My heart was racing. I did not know who he voted because I knew everybody else was voting Alex. So essentially he had the one vote to go. But he voted out Bryce, which I was working with Bryce, but also I'm okay with him going because I think he would have had to be the next one. And so it's easier for him out now. Just a little afraid going to challenges if we're actually gonna win or not.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I really do. Like you said it to me beforehand, but like that we should go Bryce and we won't have a lot other like opportunities for it. So I honestly,
Yeah,
I'm not just
like
saying that
it.
because you like
No, absolutely.
pulled it all, but
You know, I was kind of, I was like just slinging names around, and then eventually I said, like, we should vote Bryce, and I was like, wait, we like actually should vote him.
Yeah.
Like, this is actually a good idea.
It's been our first opportunity that we.
yeah.
You know, I've been working with Erin, and they all, she told me they're all voting for me. They all told me to vote Erin, so I was like, I'm getting duped. And then also Bryce didn't talk to me the whole time. This has got to be me. And so I'm lucky to find an idol. Very lucky to find that, but yeah, ready to win some challenges as a team and move past it.
Exactly.
It just makes me scared going into this next competition. Yeah. I'm like, I want to win.
I was honestly really worried that my name, they were going to split the votes and my name would also be in the running. So I'm just glad that it was unanimous in that fact. It would have been nice to be able to save like Alex's idol for like a later time. But I think this kind of gives us a little bit more numbers. Hopefully we can like pull in a few more if we have to go to tribal. Hopefully we don't have to and we'll win every challenge moving forward. But yeah, I feel like no one saw it coming. So that was exciting.
I was like, man, I think we're missing some people, and then I realized we are literally down to 6. It's crazy.
I feel like Alex and I are still solid. I'm trying to not be as obvious about it, since that's kind of like what's the demise with Madeline. But honestly, I'm not sure like where everyone else stands.
Ned did say some of the heroes are gonna act more like villains.
It seems like I was the villain when I was being dragged on my face.
I really think my alliance might be running this-ish, which is kind of fun. So the middlemen, so me, Davis, and Steven is who the middlemen are. And I don't think people know that we exist. I think people know that me and Davis are tight, but I don't think people realize Steven is a part of that too. And so I think we're secretly plotting here. And Lizzie wants to work with the 3 of us, and I think we'll take that. And I think next vote will be Alex or Erin again.
How was your confessional when you were voting? Did you like contemplate, or were you already like set?
I was set.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to. I didn't say anything either. Because if you miss it, you're going to look like a moron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you now.
I'm glad I'm not the only person who like kind of hedges their bets a little bit.
No,
with what they say in there.
I don't want
yeah.
to.
I think I have a core alliance with Brittany and Steven. So I guess that's half the people now in the tribe. So I'm not super worried. I think I could get the numbers if we were to lose. But honestly, like, the expectation is we're going to win it and not have to worry about going to tribal again.
When did that get there? Like, just get there right now?
Oh!
That's crazy.
Die?
Okay, wait, come
Wait,
The
what?
next challenge is one of risk, stacking blocks up on a disc. Hold your rope and build it high. I can't wait to see the next one.
Oh, I know
back.
exactly which
It's
one it
the
is.
one where you
Yeah,
pull
it
the
is.
glass and you
For sure.
I feel good, and I've like talked with Brittany and Davis and Steven about us keeping that 4. So ideally, if we can keep that again, because we voted together every time, then we can keep that 4, and then we'll just go for Alex again next time, or Erin. But I also know at this point, Davis is like, I think the only one of my lines has never had his name said, which means like he's flying very under the radar. And if like things flip, I feel like people kind of see him as like him and Steven as the swing votes.
I mean,
So what you do
knew.
is you want to hold tight on the corners, and
So
then
we
the
did, like,
people who
4
go Let's say we're all the corners right now. The people in between, their rope can be slack. It doesn't matter because we're holding it tight. We just need to get together and be strong for this next challenge because nobody wants to go back 5 times in a row. The alliance is going well. I've been trying to play under radar for sure, but I've also heard my name a lot. But fortunately, all the people I've heard it from, I think, are out at this point.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of shaky, so I should go first. So I don't like not go every time.
That's nice.
I know.
I think who they vote off kind of tells who's running it. Yeah.
Having a team immunity is amazing. Even though I feel like I died out there, that was literally waking up at 7 a.m. and going out there and doing that was the worst thing ever. But I feel good because now we don't have to go to tribal. Vibes are high. We're all a little exhausted from that, but like that is not killing the vibe at all. We're all excited. We finally feel that camaraderie, that team, team bonding is happening right now. It's good.
It's kind of like the classic Survivor thing where you're like, guys, it's an all-girls alliance, and then it becomes like 6-4 guys, girls, and they're like, but wouldn't you have gotten out a boy? And they're like, no, we did this as a one-off, that one girl, but we're gonna do it this time.
Yeah, now our numbers are completely off the chart.
6-3, and it's like, no, guys, trust us, all girls alliance, and you just hang on to it.
I'm just so curious to know what's going on the villain tribe. I don't think that they're all working together. I think they're probably pretty divided. And I think the boys are running the show, but I guess time will tell.
Is anyone surprised that Madeline's going?
No.
I mean,
I'm not surprised, but
What I think, I would bet that Madeline and J. Ross were trying to get out Bryce, and Bryce sniffed it out.
Bryce said no. Yeah.
Bryce is good.
Bryce is a convincing young lad.
Yeah.
Which is a little scary.
So do y'all think that he's running it over there?
I don't know,
think so.
but
You think so?
I think he's low-key running it.
I was like, there's got to be a ringleader.
He plays low to where other people think they're running it.
Yeah.
But he knows like what's going on.
We're feeling great. I mean, the fact that we can get to go back to tribal council and not have to immediately be divisive between everybody that is there is a great feeling. At this point, we're talking about how we can strategize over the other team, how we have numbers, and kind of see if there's a way that we can kind of be looking towards the merge and see like what strategy will be like from there. It's the game that I expected the whole time, and I'm just sad that there had to be 3 sacrifices at the beginning, but vibes are just way better. And the sun's starting to shine, so that helps us too.
Do we know how far outside we'll be hidden?
I think normally he makes it like semi-comfortable.
Yeah. Like I feel like you see that like laid down tree.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it would go much further than that. I feel great that we have team majority now. It's the first time that we're up 1. So if we do any weird splitting, we should be guaranteed the majority at least on one tribe, which is solid. Do you guys feel pretty confident that if somebody found it, they'd be like, hey guys, I found it? No. Does that mean I shouldn't do that if I found it? That was kind of my plan. In terms of the game itself, it does feel a little weird to win as a team 3-1, but I personally got absolutely ragdolled. I feel like I was telling them that when my wife sees that tug of war, she may start to sleep closer to the door and protect me instead of me protecting her. So that's a little tough for the masculinity and the testosterone, but in terms of the game, I feel pretty good about it.
I want to stick my hand in there. Drew, stick your hand in there, bro. Whoa. I feel like they could be in there, but I want to stick my hand in there. That's crazy. I'm a little scraped up. Got a little scrape here. The knees are feeling a little messed up. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but not feeling the best at 8 in the morning. Glad we won. Glad we don't have to go to tribal, and hoping team camaraderie and morale is through the roof right now. And we're hoping that the merge is soon and we can keep the numbers.
Good to your face.
No, and I'm probably down on the vote out those big questions. Is there any chance we can?
Let a winner get close to this.
There's no way that I'm...
Every winner is so likable.
Yes.
Like, I hate it.
Yeah. Alex He's the only one I have no idea.
He's so
very
likable.
social. Yeah, like he has no enemies.
So,
How are none of them?
I don't. They're good. He's so.
oh,
I can't do this again.
Time for bringing it so close to us.
All right. The next challenge is going to be so fun. A disc with ropes like rays from the sun. Stacking your blocks is what it's about. Don't let them fall or your torch may go out. I hope you enjoyed my poem. Good luck.
Based on the tree meal, I think we know what the next challenge is. I think we have a strategy, feeling pretty good. So I think our plan right now is just keep winning challenges until the merge.
It's a circle and it fans out, and you have to like go to the middle to stack a block, but everybody else has to hold
I don't know if he's gonna let us do this, but if everybody keeps it maximum taut, like full tension,
You just pull up.
where you literally just
Taut?
hold it.
Tight?
Yeah, taut.
Taut is a word as well.
Really?
It like means
T-A-U-T.
tight.
Yeah,
rope.
T-A-U-T.
I didn't know you can use that for tight.
Taut, yeah.
But
like
it's
fully
not
tight.
spelled the
Tension.
same.
Tension.
T-A-U-T.
I've never heard that word.
Really?
This next challenge, we just got tree mail, and so now we know this next challenge, it feels like it's one that's been played before, where there's some strategy involved.
I could see it being a repeat challenge though, since this last one was just a repeat challenge. That would
it has to be that one.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it's gotta
Okay.
be.
I think that the other team also is aware of that strategy, so I'm racking my brains trying to figure out what's like a level up that we can do to get ahead of them even, because there's going to be strategy, and so part of it's going to come down to just speed, but part of it is like if we can find another little way to make it stronger or faster, then that can maybe give us an advantage at the end. So we'll see.
Come on in, guys. Heroes, getting your first look at the new Villains tribe. Bryce figured it out at the last tribal council. Villains tribe looking a little small.
Yeah, but
All right, well, once again, immunity is back up for grabs. First things first, I'll take it back. Lauren, thank you. Again, tribal immunity is up for grabs. How this challenge is going to work: one person will be on every rope around your disc. One by one, you must take the blocks, walk them to the middle, holding the rope, stack it in the middle, and then walk back out. All right, heroes, y'all have one extra member. Who's gonna be sitting out? Lucas is gonna be sitting out. All right, I'll give you all a second to strategize, and we'll get started. All right, survivors ready? Go! Both tribes place their first block. Villains have their second. Heroes have their second. Villains go around for their third. Heroes got their third. Villains got an interesting strategy. Villains have 4 blocks. Heroes got 4 blocks. Villains placing their 5th. Heroes placing their 5th. Just like that, heroes have caught the villains and now surpassed them. It's neck and neck. Both are placing their 6th
I'm pulling a
block
little bit.
at the same time.
I'm adding just a tiny bit of
Put it a little bit closer to your side.
Heroes have their 7th
pull it the other way.
We gotta go.
Pull it closer to you.
Okay, go.
Yep.
We good?
Yep. Yep. You're good. Yep.
Heroes about to place their 8th.
We good?
Villains trying to place their 7th. Heroes have their 8th block placed. They have 1 more block. If they can get it, and if Cade can get back to the start for 3 seconds. It's good. 3, 2, 1. Heroes win!
Let's go!
Once again. Congratulations, heroes. Won immunity once again. Come and get it. Safe from the vote. You will not be going to tribal council. Unfortunately for you villains, I will see you again for the 5th time in a row at tribal council. Where one of you will become the 8th person voted on this game.
We get it, you're rooting for heroes.
The only thing that good that came out of that is we're just over the heroes. We're over the cheering and celebration every time. We're over losing. And I'm hoping that kind of bitterness would keep, if we do merge soon or anything, would keep them from wanting to flip.
I know, he has 4 people talking to me. I think we're gonna go to tribal next. I don't really know what's gonna happen. It's an interesting culture right now. Maybe some small alliances are beginning to occur. This is such an interesting tribe that we're on with such an interesting dynamic with people joining and people leaving. It's constantly changing. So I don't really know what's gonna happen right now.
That's what you're supposed to be.
Pre-Bryce coming in, everybody was like, we're just gonna vote out whoever the next person is that comes, the new person. But then it was Bryce.
I don't know how real Christian and I are being though. To Bryce.
I think so.
I don't think so.
Really? I asked Kristen yesterday, I said, are you wanting to work with him again? And she was like, not necessarily. And then you forget too, all the things Bryce said about them. In their season, behind, in his confessions.
Yeah, he's being super.
He called them dumb and stuff, and they
He
know
was
that.
joking, but
No,
yeah.
no, but if someone you worked with said that about you, you don't forget that. Now we're thinking of working with him, which makes me a little nervous, but I'm just kind of wanting to go with, the flow here. So now it seems like it's between Brendan and Bryce on the votes, but the whole idol thing throws a total twist in it because, whether we want people to play their idol, whether we don't want them to, and then it's 50-50 shot they'll even get it from there. So it's really complicated. Okay. He's gonna do you. Yeah. We all vote for him.
If his idol works, and it's you and you,
You have to
revote and
Our season definitely has a majority vote right here. Bryce and Asia, J. Ross, and Madeline. I feel bad because I don't want to vote Brandon out. I think he could be a good asset, but I think it's just a numbers game right now, and I think that just might have to be the way it goes. Because I don't want you to have to play your idol if you don't have to, does that make sense? But I think with a revote, I don't think you're going to use your idols.
If you trust that the other 3 of us are voting. Oh, yeah. Like on a revote, yeah, you can't use your vote.
You know what I mean? If we would vote her out.
Hang on, it's 4. How many people do we have?
Honestly, it's just there's so many things to think about with our idol. I think the idol is really throwing us off. We don't know if one of us is going back in or multiple of us is going back into the game, so that's really throwing numbers off and trying to strategically play for ourselves or play for the team. So I'm trying to figure everything out. My brain's kind of exploding right now is how I'm feeling. I'm back on Bryce.
Okay. Because I think he's escaping. This has been a very backstabbing game. A lot of us are from season 3, and that's not how that game is played at all. That's not how we played that game, and so it's a little bit different, and it's a little bit scary to trust anybody, especially because we've all already been voted out, and every single one of us was backstabbed, so it's a little bit difficult to trust. So. He said a couple things that made me think. He's just trying to be very nice, which I would be too. You want to get into it a lot. But
No, I feel actually
also he got out by accident. All of them were voting with him, and then
that's true.
And then he accidentally got out. So this is an I.
At the end of the day, I will always be loyal to my girl Asia. I will always be loyal to the people that I've been in an alliance with.
When those villains come over, he's gonna team up with them. Okay, because when that man gets too much power.
Grab your belongings and head straight to Tribal Council. The second judgment is about to begin.
Right now, I am in an alliance with Asia and Crystal. Where's J. Ross's hat? Or head up?
He's with Bryce.
Oh my god.
So,
Why?
I think.
But then again, I mean, people on my last tribe said that they were in an alliance with me, so you can't really trust anyone.
Alright, welcome Themis to your second judgment. So you have been through this once before. Is it kind of becoming more clear how this is going to work, or there's still a lot of unknowns?
I think there's still a lot of unknowns. I thought there might be a chance that there's another tribal first, and then we get another member, and then we have to go back down to 6. I wasn't sure what it would look like, so we still don't know how we're going to get back in the game. If there's one of us at the end of all of us voting for the next 5-6 rounds, or if there's going to be a couple people, or if there's a challenge at the end. So we're getting the hang of some of the patterns, but I think we still have no clue what's actually going on like long term.
Last vote was not completely unanimous. Is that indicative of how things are going to continue to go?
Yeah, I think the last time, I'll admit, I was the one on the outside of that vote, but we had never gone to tribal before and hadn't strategized at all, so literally the only name I was told was Crystal. So it was like a 1 minute from like literally walking here. So now though, I think, we're trying to be unanimous, but it's hard, like the whole idol thing plays a factor, and I think just the fact that we never know who's about to roll up, like next. We have no control over who comes.
Bryce, so you are obviously the newcomer to this group. These people have already been through a vote together. They spent the night together. So do you feel like there is tension here? Like, do you feel like the odd one out?
Yeah, 100%. I had no idea what this thing was coming in, and they were all standing there looking at me intimidatingly as I walked up. And already it felt like, I was an outsider. And then just obviously not only that, but being unfamiliar with how this works, with the idols and how exactly they function or the strategy behind it. Lots of scariness.
Brendan, so something interesting is that you are the only person here who did not play on Castaway Cove.
That's correct.
Yeah, so do you think that's going to impact this vote? Do you think they could all band together and say, oh, we've done this before, let's just have each other's backs?
I mean, most definitely. It's an easy talking point to bring up, but at the end of the day, it comes to the fact that some of us got out really early. We weren't able to prove ourselves. There's other people sitting on this bench who had opportunities to make alliances in the real game, compete in challenges, win individual immunity or just team immunity. That didn't happen. Other people on this bench are sitting here didn't have that opportunity. So hopefully that comes into play with these votes that are going to happen.
Crystal, so you have been here for a very long time. Is this beginning to feel like the real game for you? Like, are you fully in Themis?
I guess I am a Themis girl now. I definitely, I'm glad that there was this opportunity for sure. I feel kind of a little bit out of the loop with the other game, but honestly, I don't even care about any of them right now. So this is my team. I feel like I'm playing the game right now, and I'm glad I can be. So we'll see what happens.
All right. So there's an interesting dichotomy here where you're voting people out, but you also have to potentially rely on these people because you don't know what's coming after this. So how do you navigate that balance while also having the threat of everyone having an idol?
There's just so many unknowns and also so much that we can't control because we all have immunity and it's such a small group. Like even talking, if somebody plays their immunity idol, may or may not work. I mean, there's just so many things.
Yeah, okay, with that, it's time to vote. Asia, you're up.
This wasn't the plan, but I have to get back in the game.
That's a toss-up. I mean, this is nothing personal. It's just for the sole fact if Bryce and I get picked, both with white rocks, I just don't want to vote again.
Madeline, we needed a backup vote. If this ends up getting you out, it's not the intention.
Well, I never thought I'd see the day where I'm working with Bryce. But here we are. I guess never say never.
I'm sorry, dog. Bryce is too freaking charismatic.
Are we tallying the votes? Okay, if anyone would like to play their Styx idol, now is the time to do so.
I'll play mine.
Okay. Come on up. Alright. So there are 2 beads in this bag, 1 white and 1 black. If you pick the white bead, you are safe. If you pick the black bead, you're not. Brendan, unfortunately, you are not safe. All votes for Brendan will still count. I'll read the votes. Madeline. Brendan. Madeline. Brendan. 2 votes Madeline, 2 votes Brendan, 2 votes left. Brendan. Second person voted out of Themis, Brendan. Brendan, bring your torch. Brendan. Tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Alright, Themis, you've made your second judgment, and now it is down to only Castaway Cove members. We'll see who joins you next. Alright, head back to camp.
So, the plan from the beginning was to have Asia, myself, and Crystal be a strong alliance with J-Ross as well. That was like the whole goal and intention. We had everyone's word. It was like a pretty solid plan. Bryce came in and I guess swayed J-Ross and swayed Madeline. Madeline was kind of trying to fight for survival the whole entire time. So she was just going to do whatever. I think Bryce saw that and used that to his advantage. But it's just a game and you got to win, right? So I got to respect it.
I feel like we're owed a puzzle soon.
Yeah.
I would just like to say the one puzzle we had, we won. Give us more freaking puzzles, Ned.
Yeah.
And Aaron's like apparently really good at puzzles.
Yeah.
Like I've been told multiple times, her and Madeline literally won everything for them puzzles.
Sure.
So for that reason, I'd rather keep her over Alex. As of right now, I feel good, and I'm trying to keep my core group of, like, we voted together every time, and so like I want to keep that. And so Brittany, Davis, Steven, and me, I felt really good about Steven. I worked with him last time. Like, we worked together the whole time. And I feel good about, like, Brittany and Davis. We've been together in every boat. And so, like, I think at this point, since we are focused on, like, tribe unity and, like, rocking the boat as little as possible if there is a merge soon so that people don't, like, flip, the plan is just Alex again.
You need to make sure you guys look for an idol is whatever you need to. I mean, 5 in a row is going to be pretty rough. If we're getting down to, we're going to be 5 people after this. So right now it seems like we're just going to go right back on Alex, and he's, constantly looking for an idol.
That's a little bit of a worry though, because that means Steven could just go over there and join the viewers.
There's definitely a worry that he's going to just get 2 crazy idol plays in a row, which would be insane.
So we went into that challenge really optimistic, which is what we keep doing as a tribe. I think we're just like psyching ourselves out or something, but we lost. Again, I'm depressed. This is not going the way we wanted to, and it's really hard. It's really, really hard. So now we have to figure out what to do because we keep having to vote people off, which kind of sucks. That's a spider.
You're fine. It was like this big.
The middlemen, so me, Davis, and Steven are still kind of running the show. It sounds like Lizzie kind of wants to jump on board with us, and I really trust her and wants to vote out Alex.
So,
Alex?
Yes, I do.
Because if the 4 of us have voted together every time, let's stick with it.
Yeah.
Which I'm down with. I don't think he's going to be a loyal number going into the merge. He already kind of knows he's on the outs of our tribe, and I think he's going to try to go with whatever majority vote that's on him that he can find, and I'm not a fan of that. Oh, but also currently right now, so since an idol was just played, there's a high chance that there is an idol back in play in the game right now. So we are working our butts off to make sure that Alex doesn't find that idol.
I feel like also I wanted
a villain to win after this.
The
redemption arc.
I want
So I'm like, I don't even want to go.
Which is why every time they win,
we gotta get them out.
Every time they win in the cheer, I'm like, I just want a villain to win.
Yeah, I'm like, yay, like for you, like hooray, congrats.
If the hero that wins is Garrison, will you lose your mind and be like, well, technically a villain won?
Yeah, see, I will.
Honestly.
Yeah, because Garrison is a villain. I don't care. Like, that guy's such a
He will
villain.
die on this hill.
He will. I will.
We're taking shifts babysitting because I don't want to take eyes off of him because I think he'll immediately go start looking for it because I think he needs it, and if we can just keep him from getting it, then we will be okay.
That's, I mean.
I'm sorry.
No,
Everybody was lying.
Yeah, it's
to
gotta
you.
happen. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you knew.
I did
so
know.
I was like, I think I'm done talking to Alex because I don't.
I know. I
want
didn't.
to-
I don't think I talked to Bryce a single time that entire time. At first, I was like, "Is it gonna be me or Aaron?" And then he didn't speak to me. I was like, "It's gonna be me."
Right now, we're on the defense. I don't think we have time to look for the idol right now, and just we're in such a close setting right now. Like maybe if we're vibing at camp later, but there's so much of us and there's so much pressure on this boat that I think we don't have time to go looking for the idol because then that takes eyes off of Alex, which I'm like, if you're watching Alex the whole time, you can know he didn't find the idol. I would know this. This is how I played out my season. I literally stood there and watched until somebody found the idol instead of going to look for it. And then I just knew who had the idol. Yeah.
What's up, partner?
What's up?
Hello.
What's up? Should we?
Yeah, we can shuffle
Yeah, I
around
was gonna
again.
say.
You're all
Okay.
out for a sec.
Yeah.
So that is the strategy we're taking right now. More of just let's watch and not give somebody an opportunity to find one.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I would like the idea of keeping Alex in. I think he's a target for other people later, and he pushes
kinda-
like the more we take off the top, like you
Because
said last
if
time.
we take Alex out, then me and you are the targets, and I don't want that to happen. No one said my name yet.
I'm fatting out of shape, dude.
So that's how I'm kind of thinking. I'm kind of thinking Lizzie or Aaron.
Okay.
Not gonna lie. I think the good thing that's happening right now is no one's putting my name up and everyone wants to work with me. So I'm in a really, really good spot. It just sucks. I don't know who to vote out, and I don't think we can go wrong with who we vote. I don't
I'm
know
okay with the idea of going Lizzie now, if we can like get Aaron in solid. I feel a little less about Alex, but I think Aaron could.
Yeah.
I do. So I'll chat with her again,
Yeah, that would be
you want to go that?
Yeah,
I think
that's good.
Yeah,
I like that.
Crap after that one.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna feel like crap after that one though. This is kind of an interesting vote. This is the first time we haven't fully agreed on who we thought. There's kind of arguments for a couple of different people at this point. My alliance wants to go after maybe a Lizzie or an Aaron, so we'll see. I think we let it seem like Alex. I think we swap it to Lizzie. How do you feel about it? Yeah.
I feel like there's still a little like ambiguity on who wants to like really work with who going into the merge. And I think this is really like a pivotal tribal to like make sure we have like a solid number going in. I've been working with Alex, so I'd want to work with him. I think he's like an easy vote just because everyone voted for him last time. And I don't think they know I'm like, was the one who told him about like him getting voted. But they also, Steven actually just came up to me and like mentioned Lizzie.
You, I know, are good at puzzles, and like Alex is a physical guy, so like it makes us nervous. Like we're already losing all of them, you know. How do you feel with it?
But I like working with her, so not sure like who we would necessarily go into the like merge with.
Who would that look like? Who would we want to work with like going forward?
I think we have the
Or just like for like the next step. Like I want to go into
I think
like,
Brittany and Davis, I think. Me and you, I think we'll do it for sure.
Yeah, the Brittany Davis thing just kind of scares me a little. But
Yeah,
I don't know how.
it's something for later. And I'm down to work with you on dealing with it later.
Yeah.
I haven't really strategized with Davis or Brittany, so it just makes it hard to like pull them in.
Hello? Hello?
I'll let you guys chat. Okay. We're on the same page. Yep.
No. She wants to work with you.
I know that. Hear me out though. It's not my idea.
Whose idea was it? Steve just talked to me and he wants to vote out Lizzie. And I'm like, well, Lizzie wants to work with us. I don't really think I want to get rid of Lizzie. I think I want to just take us four and run.
Because we're worried about throwing Alex out. And then just making us even worse in terms.
I don't think he helps that much.
Maybe not.
I think me, you, Davis, and Lizzie should just stay running this.
Yeah.
And we can go into merge strong. And if we don't have to go tribal again and Erin can be a part of that, I'm so down.
I think Erin's down to work. She immediately was like, okay to that. So.
I'm so down with that.
I feel like I want to keep Lizzie because I think she could be strong for us going into the merge. And if we stick around and don't have any more tribals before the merge and Erin like is still in our tribe, then we can bring her into that going into the merge so we're a little bit stronger. I'm fine with that.
You don't think so?
No, he's not loyal. He's telling me he wants to work with us too. I don't think he's loyal. He's looking for whatever majority alliance he can find.
Yeah.
And I think as soon as we get a merge, he's going to find whatever majority he can.
He doesn't know anyone on the other side.
I still think he'll look for whatever majority he can.
Right.
Yes, and try to work it out. And I think Erin is due to her and his wants to work with us. Lizzie wants to work with me.
Yeah.
And I think we could take that further. And then Erin, I'm willing to work with her if we go to merge with her still in the tribe, or if we go back to another tribal.
So everyone kind of scheming right now. Brittany and Steven are still my number ones. They've been communicating that, and I think they've been loyal too. But I think also the other girls, Lizzie and Erin, as well. And even Alex. Alex has come up to me and said he wants to work with me and be my number one. I think Alex is probably the most strategic player on the tribe right now. So we'll see what happens.
Welcome, villains, to your 5th tribal council. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not smirking.
Yeah, you
I'm sad for y'all. Yes, I am. I'm rooting for y'all.
BS.
They also went to 3.
You.
That's the game.
We have a common enemy. It's you.
Okay, good to know. Y'all are sitting as far away from me as possible.
I'm kind of scared of you.
Next time.
We still haven't forgiven you for the individual.
Okay. I'm actually gonna force y'all to sit by me next time.
Talking this last tribal council. So.
Oh, you want some more, Lizzie?
Yeah.
Lizzie, let's start with you. So that challenge.
Oh wait, no, actually.
Yeah, I'm starting with Lizzie. So that challenge was one that you played last season again. And you dominated that challenge as well. So what changed? Did something happen in the past month?
Yeah, clearly I just suck at everything since the past month.
Okay. Yeah, I've noticed that.
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy.
Ned, we're gonna fight after this.
We might fight.
We're going to.
Okay. Davis. All right. Yeah, so obviously this is not what you wanted or planned to be coming back to Tribal Council again. You are about to be down to 5 people, which is cutting your original tribe in half. So what is the feeling? Are you prepared to take this 5 far into the game, or are you just prepared to keep cutting people if necessary?
Well, if we keep losing, we're going to have to keep cutting people, sadly. But the ideal expectation is, to have these 5 people and go from there, go into the merge. Obviously, that was the plan for the last couple of tribals, and that happened. But, so yeah, I think we're going to need a strong 5 going into the merge. They have 7 people. They have the numbers. They can pick us off one by one. That easy. So we just need to strategically be aligned and just like work together and be strong going into the merge.
Okay. Lizzie, I'll go back to you. I'll give you a real question. Yeah, so there's talk of a 5 moving forward. How do you know you're in that 5?
I mean, I think we're at a point, and as shown by like our last couple votes, you don't know if you're like at this point. You won't know that you're in the 5 until you make it out of this tribal council and your torch hasn't been snuffed out. It's so like back and forth because at this point we've just gone every time that there's there hasn't been enough time to really kind of come up with a reason where like everyone would kind of rally behind one person. I think it's really just become like a who have you talked to, and like who have you talked to enough in a group that like everyone kind of is able to come to an agreement. At this point, I think it's really up in the air, and I don't think anyone will feel like safe until the votes are read.
Yeah, Alex. So last tribal council was dramatic for you. You received every vote, but you played an idol. So do you think you're in hot water this time?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. No, you don't, 6 people voted for me. Nobody's gonna forget that, right? They all just did it like an hour ago. So, yeah, I do think I'm in hot water.
Okay. Yeah, so Steven, what has your pitch been this last round? As numbers are dwindling, things are getting sketchier and sketchier. So what has your pitch been to your tribe mates to keep you around?
I think it's just to look forward to the merge or possibly twist, maybe, tribe swap. Who knows what you're going to do? I mean, you've been doing a lot of crazy stuff. So I think it's just to prepare as well as we can, trust the conversations that we have, and just win a challenge.
Brittany, yeah, that's a really interesting point. There's a potential for y'all to go to every single tribal council this season. So what is the difference between your last game and this game? How have you had to approach strategy differently?
Well, one, I've had to go to tribal a whole lot more. And so I think this has caused just like having to play more strategically before is where in my first game, I feel like I kind of made it to the merge, like no allies, no nothing, just like hanging out on like a corner. Whereas I feel like this game, I'm like really having to like talk to you and figure out where they're at early on, and just think about when we go into the merge. So I think it's just requiring you to actually think about the game more earlier, just because you have to go and vote people out every single hour, it feels like.
So there's talk of unifying this vote and making it a unanimous vote, making a strong 5. Everyone has to know that within the 5 to move on from this, there is a 5th person in that pecking order, and there's a 4th person in that pecking order. So how do you set yourself up so you are not that 5th person in the pecking order?
Yeah, I mean, definitely something that you have to consider, especially going into the merge, maybe soon, like making sure that you're solid with your people and you kind of have not only like that solid group, but also maybe start thinking about like groups within that. I feel like we haven't really gotten much of an opportunity for that, just given like how chaotic the like discussions and stuff have been. But yeah.
Okay, with that, it's time to vote. Aaron, you're up.
It's been real.
And I'm just hoping that I'm not being lied to.
I'm torn on this. You've been a great player and loyal, but the numbers are going this way.
I'll go tally the votes.
Okay, if anyone has a hidden immunity and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Alex. Lizzie. Alex. Alex. 3 votes Alex. 1 vote Lizzie. 8th person voted out survivor. Alex. Alex, that's 4, that's enough. Alex, tribe spoken. Nothing enough. Two tribal councils, 2 winners gone. Y'all head back to camp.
Wasn't the plan, but I have to stick with these people and get back in the game. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, cast away.
I mean, this is nothing personal. It's just for the sole fact if Bryce and I get picked, both pick White Rocks, I just don't want to vote again.
Madeline, we needed a backup vote. If this ends up getting you out, was not the intention.
Well, I never thought I'd see the day where I'm working with Bryce, but here we are. I guess never say never. I hope this is what's happening. Honestly, I think I've said that in every voting confessional, but I'm seriously nervous and feeling like it's me at all times. I really hate that feeling, so this is what's happening.
I'm sorry, dog. Bryce is too freaking charismatic.
Alex, I really wish it wasn't you. I tried my hardest to get people to switch and create chaos back at camp, but that's just like where the majority fell, and I have to vote for that to try to make it to the Merchant Guild farther.
We're watching you like a hawk, so I really hope you don't have an idol this time.
It's feeling all too familiar. Hopefully it's not an idle play this time. It's been real.
If I could write down Ned's name, I would. This is just the easiest vote. It doesn't rock the boat because we all did it last time. And I'm just hoping that I'm not being lied to. And they're not, because I have heard my name mentioned. So I'm just hoping that everyone sticks to this and we can stay 5 strong and win something and make it to merge.
I'm torn on this. You've been a great player and loyal, but the numbers are going this way.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team ain't freaking here.
Next time on Survivor.
The 2 players with the most votes will be judged.
With that, it is time to vote.
Wait, we're not ready.
We are not ready.
Listen, I know you're voting for me. So you can just